Elon Musk has bad feelings about inflation. Today we are talking about the most intelligent owner of the technology, introducing a new world for humans. Nowadays, it is known as a second home for humans. Yes, we are talking about Elon Musk. Why did Elon Musk discharge many workers from his company, and what is its reaction to the economy? What he is saying in his message? Before starting the video, please subscribe, like, share, and comment on our channel, Rugged Capitalist. The message from Musk came shortly after Jamie Dimon, chairman and chief executive of J.P. Morgan Chase, said the U.S. economy faced challenges akin to a hurricane. Here is a reaction to the comments. Frank Schwab, automotive analyst with Nordlb. I see the statements as a forewarning, in case the economy takes a turn for the worse. All manufacturing companies like cars, mobiles, bikes, electronic and more others are facing many problems at the moment: supply chain issues due to coronavirus and the Ukraine war, closures in China, and more other companies' supply shortages, and so on. Musk has warned in recent weeks about the risk of a recession, but his email ordering a hiring freeze and staff cuts was the most direct and high-profile message of its kind from the head of an automaker. So far, demand for Tesla cars and other electric vehicles has remained strong, and many of the traditional indicators of a downturn, including increasing dealer inventories and incentives in the United States, have not materialized. But Tesla has struggled to restart production at its Shanghai factory after COVID-19 lockdowns forced costly outages at the plant. Musk's bad feeling is shared by many people, said Karsten Brzezinski, global head of macroeconomic research at Dutch bank ING. But we are not talking about a global recession. We expect a cooling of the global economy towards the end of the year. The U.S. will cool off, while China and Europe are not going to rebound. Musk's gloomy outlook echoes recent comments from executives including J.P. Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon and Goldman Sachs President John Waldron. A hurricane is right out there down the road coming our way, Dimon said this week. Inflation in the United States is hovering at 40-year highs and has caused a jump in the cost of living for Americans, while the Federal Reserve faces the difficult task of dampening demand enough to curb inflation while not causing a recession. But he knows it's not one country's problem. Nowadays, inflation is the largest problem in the world because of the coronavirus and the war between Russia and Ukraine, and it is the biggest problem, the inflation. And today, the price of petrol, import, export things cost very high. No one can afford many things today in the world. Musk, the world's richest man according to Forbes, did not elaborate on the reasons for his super bad feeling about the economic outlook in the brief email seen by Reuters. A number of analysts have cut price targets for Tesla recently, forecasting slower deliveries due to Chinese lockdowns and lost output at its Shanghai plant, a hub supplying electric vehicles to China and for export. China accounted for just over a third of Tesla's global deliveries in 2021, according to company disclosures and data released on sales there. Wedbush Securities analyst Daniel Ives said in a tweet it appeared Musk and Tesla were trying to be ahead of a slower delivery ramp this year and preserve margins ahead of an economic slowdown. Elon must do some new changing in car prices because the view of the world and its low economy cannot afford to buy Tesla cars. Because all Tesla buyers can afford their cars for travel in the Tesla electronic and modern cars. Pause all hiring. Before Musk's warning, Tesla had about 5,000 job postings on LinkedIn from sales in Tokyo and engineers at its new Berlin Gigafactory to deep learning scientists in Palo Alto. It had scheduled an online hiring event for Shanghai on June 9th on its WeChat channel. Musk's demand that staff return to the office has already faced pushback in Germany. Everyone at Tesla is required to spend a minimum of 40 hours in the office per week, Musk wrote in his Tuesday email. If you don't show up, we will assume you have resigned. Musk has referred to the risk of a recession repeatedly in recent comments. Remotely addressing a conference in mid-May in Miami Beach, Musk said, "I think we are probably in a recession and that recession will get worse." He added, "It'll probably be some tough going for, I don't know, a year, maybe 12 to 18 months, is usually the amount of time that it takes for a correction to happen." In late May, when asked by a Twitter user whether the economy was approaching a recession, Musk said, "Yes, but this is a good thing. It has been raining money on fools for too long. Some bankruptcies need to happen." Musk also engaged on Thursday in a Twitter spat with Australia tech billionaire and Atlassian plc co-founder Scott Farquhar, who ridiculed the back-to-office directive as like something out of the 1950s. Musk tweeted, "Recessions serve a vital economic cleansing function," in response to a tweet by Farquhar, who encouraged Tesla employees to look into its remote work positions. Jason Stone of tech talent agency Cadre, said of the return-to-work directive, "I think there's potential that this is just a disguised layoff, meaning they're able to get rid of people with attrition, or without having to have a layoff." Musk knows there's a percentage of workers who are just not going to come back, which he said would be cheaper because no severance would be needed. Please subscribe our channel, Rugged Capitalist, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Elon Musk wears after the inflation. What is the next step? Elon Musk's inflation advice: own physical things. March 14, Reuters, Tesla Inc., TSLA.O. Chief Executive Officer Elon Musk said the U.S. electric car maker and his rocket company SpaceX are facing significant inflationary pressure in raw materials and logistics. Musk, in a tweet on Sunday, also asked about the inflation rate outlook and said his companies are not alone, retweeting an article saying the Ukraine-Russia conflict sent commodity prices to their highest levels since 2008. Russia's invasion of Ukraine has led to a surge in prices of metals used in cars, from aluminum in the bodywork to palladium in catalytic converters to the high-grade nickel in electric vehicle batteries, and customers are likely to foot the bill. Tesla and SpaceX were not available for additional comments. Soaring raw material prices have raised concerns about EV economics, as legacy automakers and startups prepare to launch new cars this year after overcoming problems related to chip shortages. We tell you about Tesla is the first technology and modern car that introduced in the future for purchase and approach everyone, but it's available now. Otherwise, everyone cannot afford it. Today advice. If you decide you do some different in life, then you choose your expertise field and pay heed attention to your goal. If you want to take some advice, then where you go? Yes, you can go for good and beneficial advice. It's your good friend. I'm talking about your parents. This is the best friend in your life because he